Derek had to come live with me after our mom died. He was 15 and I was 19. I didn't really have a choice. Derek didn't have anywhere to go. I kind of had to play a mother, just getting him up, ready for school, cooking his meals, cleaning, taking care of all the household duties.
Sometimes she's like my mother, sometimes she's my sister, sometimes she's my roommate, and sometimes she's my friend.
Now that Derek's 20, not a lot has changed. I still do the majority of the cooking, the majority of the cleaning. I pay all the bills. I definitely feel like this is coming to a breaking point.
I'm very much afraid of, losing my sister. She took me when she was 19. She didn't have to, and I don't want to lose even a friendship with someone who would do that for me. I practically owe her my life because I had nowhere else to go. And
sure,
she was 19, she could have gone anywhere and done anything with her life, but she took me in because
sure.
I really had nowhere else to go.
Yeah, and so you understood that a lot of things were foregone for her so she could do the responsible thing for you.
She stopped her life to take me in.
Yeah.
And, that's an amazing thing.
Yeah, so that's a good thing, and you do appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but that's what you say, but that's not what you're doing. And what she did at the time was because you were 15 and had nowhere else to go, had no skills, you weren't old enough to be on your own, you needed someone to be a caretaker, and she stepped up and did it. But it hasn't really progressed beyond that point, has it?
Not at all. Financially, he has taken more responsibility on. He's helping me out, but not in any other areas.
So what's up with that? Because before you, and when you took over, you became really the passionate mother figure, right? You just did everything for him. You mothered him.
I really tried to.
Yeah, which I understand. And your mother did that before, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and so that's the only thing you've ever known. You just took over for mom. And so at that, you just got to that point where somebody's taking care of you, and then you just never developed beyond that. Listen with both ears, because I'm going to tell you, you need to set a deadline, and you need to live on your own, whether it's in a dorm at the university or an apartment somewhere or whatever. It is time that he do this. You are not married. You are brother and sister. You have a life. You have a boyfriend down here. You're driving absolutely nuts. Is she driving you nuts with this?
Yes.
Do you see that she's enabling him?
Yes.
Do you think it's helping him?
No.
All right, but and you don't have to be mean to him. You can help him. You can go set up an apartment with him. You can go help him get going. You can do your little schedules and lists that you made for him. And do you know that he actually said that he liked that?
He always tells me he hates it.
I know, but when you weren't around, he said he liked it. Didn't you say you enjoyed it?
It felt much more like a roommate relationship then.
Yeah.
Once it was done, while she was doing it, I was just like, I was like, all right, Mommy, thank you for making my list. But, once I saw it and it was concrete, it gave me, an idea
and before you condescend about that, you need a list.
Yeah.
You need a big list. Okay? You need a big list. All right, now, but what I'm saying, if you can't afford the house without him there, then you need to sell the house.
Okay.
Because you are crippling each other's lives here. You came together in love and caring and sharing, and what was good and timely and right has become dysfunctional.
I definitely feel like we're losing.
Yeah, it was really great at the time. I so admire y'all doing that and getting through that difficult time and helping one another. That was good for then, but this is now. I want you to go through a week and say, wow, I did this. I got my laundry done. I got my classes attended. I got the things handled. You're not helping him. Break it right now. Break it clean. Break it straight. And then support him in his other life where he becomes self-sufficient. You know you need to do that, correct?
And it's not only things around the house, but in my life in general.
Absolutely.
I want to be moving forward, and I feel like I'm stuck.
That's right. And you won't if you don't have to. And so you need to make it where he has to. You're not abandoning your brother. You're requiring more, and you're going to be there for him in a different way. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.